Shatana Nevels.
Yes.
You are suing the defendant, Jermond Nevels,
Yes.
for $1,740 you say he owes you for a personal loan and a headset you say
Yes.
he destroyed?
Yes.
Okay, and I understand that Mr. Nevels is your ex-husband.
Yes.
When did the two of you get divorced?
December 2013.
Okay, so why don't you just start from the beginning and tell me why you brought this lawsuit against him?
It was from a payment for a personal loan that I got for him to fix on a Tahoe truck that I previously got a loan for him.
You say a taco truck?
A Tahoe. It was for a Tahoe.
Oh, a Tahoe.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. It was for.
Listen, I thought he had a food truck.
Sorry. Yes, it was for.
Legitimate question. Okay.
Yes, it was for. It was for a Tahoe. I had got him a loan to get a truck. He paid the loan off, but the truck needed some work after he had had it for a while. So he said he needed a transmission and some other work done on the truck. But because his credit is bad, so because I was his wife and everything, so I got the loan for him to fix on the Tahoe.
Do the two of you have kids together?
We have 2 boys,
How old are they?
15 and 13.
How long were the two of you married?
10 years.
I'm just trying to get some background on the two of you. Tell me about how your relationship was before you got divorced.
It was a rocky relationship, up and down, a lot of cheating and going on. So back and forth, we would separate. He'll find Christ, we'll get back together. He would start going to church and everything will be fine. We'll get back together, things work out for a couple of months and then it'll be the same cycle all over again.
So he would cheat, go to church, come back, cheat again, but then go back to church and it was a cycle.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that, sir?
It's not a cycle.
Did you cheat?
I have cheated on her, yes.
And would you go to church and then go back to her and say, I'm a changed man?
Before I, came to Christ, I was doing basically my own thing.
Okay, but
So,
after that, which was
after
when?
that, I moved in with her in 2006.
Okay, you said that's when you changed for the better.
Yes.
Okay, good
but
for you.
it seemed as if it never got recognized.
Okay, you said it wasn't recognized, so...
It was always ever, because like I say, 3 months after we got married, I was trying to get annulment, but I couldn't get annulment because we was in Florida.
Why 3 months after?
Because, like I say, the night we got married, like I said, he was passed out drunk, and one of his girlfriends called the phone playing on the phone, and then it was like, she was like, oh, they were just playing.
You had 2 kids with him already?
Yes.
And this was on your wedding night?
Yes. So it has been since the beginning of the relationship. It's always been some other female. It's always been, but like
Well, he said it was in 2006 when he changed, so he admits he made those mistakes prior to that.
2006. No.
Okay. So he said in 2006 he changed, but why are we here today? I mean, what has been, so you got divorced in 2013.
Yes.
Have the two of you been able to remain friends and co-parent? Who do the kids live with?
The kids live with me.
Does he pay child support?
He stopped paying.
When?
He stopped paying in August when he realized that I was being serious with I have a boyfriend.
Is that true?
No, it's not correct.
Did you stop paying child support in August?
No, I have not.
You're still paying child support?
Yes, I am.
Why does she say you've stopped?
Because she hasn't received it yet.
Okay, why is that? Why is that?
The reason she hasn't received it, because she went down to the child support people and told them she wants to receive it directly from my check.
Okay.
So that's what is going on.
So you're saying it's in limbo right now?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, you're suing for 2 things. A loan and a Bluetooth headset you say he damaged and destroyed.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about the personal loan first. When was that made and what was the agreement?
The $3,500 was for work on the Tahoe.
Did you take out a loan or did you have
Yes.
money?
No, I didn't have the money, so I took out the loan for him because his credit is bad.
Has he paid any of and I'll hear your side of this, but has he paid any of the $3,500 back
Yes,
to you?
he was making all the payments until he found out that I had a boyfriend. And then when he found out I had a boyfriend, he stopped making the payment. He said, tell your boyfriend to make the payments.
Did you say that?
That's not true.
Did you say that?
I asked her for the proof of the payment. I asked her to get the statement from the bank.
But how do you not know how much you owe if you've been making payments? Aren't you keeping track of that?
Yes.
So what's the problem? Why stop making payments altogether?
Because I believe that the loan is paid off, Your Honor.
Coming up, were the exes really over?
He looks at my boyfriend, he tells him, I'm here to get my family back. I'm just letting you know. And he looks at him and tells him that.
Oh, you left that part out.
She told me that he was just a friend.
No, because I asked you about 5 minutes ago if you had any problem with the new boyfriend. You like, no big deal.
Plaintiff Shatana Nevels says Jermond damaged her property and is refusing to pay back a loan. She's suing for the balance on a personal loan and a headset. Defendant Jermond Nevels says he doesn't owe because he paid off the loan and doesn't know anything about the damaged property.
May I see your paperwork for the loan, the outstanding balance? So, but you say you've never missed a month and you've made these payments. Why couldn't you
Correct.
just add it up?
I didn't try.
She told you that you still owed on the loan, right?
And she told me I owed 17 payments also. I could do a little math, and I know that that's not correct.
So this is not about the boyfriend, because all of a sudden you just stopped making payments, and this is not about the boyfriend?
No, it's not.
You didn't tell her? What do you think about her boyfriend?
I don't think anything of them.
You don't dislike him?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
And have you told her that?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't like him.
Yes.
You do think something about him. You don't like him. Why don't you like him?
Because he called me on the phone and voiced his opinion about my parental, how I parent my children.
Okay.
And that's a no.
What did he say to you?
I don't know his exact words, but something of I need to be worried about the kids and not her. And
So he thinks that you still like her.
Yes.
So that's not about parenting. That's about your relationship with her.
Correct.
Okay, let's just be clear about that.
No.
Wait, so you're still interested in her?
No.
Mother's Day. Mother's Day, I was at home. I was sitting at home. And Mr. Nevels pulled up in my yard. Okay. My boyfriend's car was in the yard. Mr. Nevels came across my neighbor's yard in the car.
Across the yard?
Yes, he drove across the yard. He comes in, he has roses and stuff in his hand. My boyfriend is sitting there. He looks at my boyfriend, he tells him, I'm here to get my family back. I'm just letting you know. And he looks at him and tells him that. I'm like, okay, what else? So I didn't say anything.
Oh, you left that part out.
I can elaborate on that part.
You showed
and it's
up
a
with
little different from what
roses
she
on
said.
Mother's Day, driving across people's lawns.
With her permission.
Saying, I'm here to get my family back, and you tell me you're not still interested in her?
With her permission.
With her permission, you
I
did
told
what?
her I had something for her for Mother's Day. Okay, so I brought the flowers down to her house. I did not drive across her neighbor's yard.
Sir, you told her you had something for her.
Right.
She didn't know it was going to be a proposal.
No, it wasn't
The
a
guy,
proposal.
her boyfriend is there. Do you think it's appropriate for you to walk up and say, I'm here to get my family back?
She told me that he was just a friend.
No, because I asked you about 5 minutes ago if you had any problem with the new boyfriend. You like, no,
I
no
don't
big
know
deal.
him. I still don't know him.
Can you accept the fact that she's moved on, sir?
Yes, I can.
Okay, when? Today, right now?
I've already accepted it. I don't even contact her.
Okay, so you submitted to me proof that you say he still has this remaining balance on the loan, and you say it's 12 payments, correct?
He made a total of 2,109 payments. And then with interest and everything, the 17 remaining payments is $1,897. That's what's remaining.
So according to your paperwork, he's made $2,109 in payments. Did you bring your proof today of how much you've paid?
No, I didn't.
You just gonna defer to her evidence?
No, she didn't give me the entirety of the loan.
Okay.
She gave, out of the $3,500, she transferred me $2,800.
Oh, $2,800, is that true?
I transferred him $2,800.
Okay.
And then he got a battery from Dell for his laptop.
Mm-hmm.
He also went to Walmart and bought a flat screen TV.
But what does that have to do with the $2,800?
All of it equals up to the $3,500. But if you look at the loan, the totals on there.
Okay, so you really only have proof that you transferred, that you gave him $2,800 in terms of the loan payments. Tell me about the Bluetooth. What day do you say he destroyed your Bluetooth?
Let me see, the text message I received on July 21st.
So this is after Mother's Day. We're in July now. What
Yes.
happened in July?
Okay, I went out of town to my friend's wedding in Alabama.
Where were the kids?
They was at home. I asked him, I said, would you keep the kids? And he said, no. He said, I will not. I'm not coming around there. Because he said, I'm not giving the devil any playroom. That's what he said. I'm not allowing you and him to be together, basically like that by yourselves.
Why is that giving the devil playroom?
I was instructed not to go around there, to do anything, to take my hands off of this situation
But that
and let
doesn't
God
include
deal with it.
spending time with your kids.
Is that for spending time with my kids or for she can do what she wants to do?
Well, she wanted to go out of town for a wedding for a weekend. She asked you to watch the kids.
I mean, okay, that's not That's not my obligation to keep the kids when
Well, no,
she wants
it's
me
not
to
your
keep them.
obligation. I wouldn't consider having your kids for the weekend an obligation. I would consider that to be another opportunity
it
for you
would've
to
been a
spend time
favor
with
to
them.
her.
You didn't want to watch the kids because she was going with her new boyfriend to a wedding. Okay, so what happens?
Okay, so he told me no. So I asked my mom and my cousin. They said they would stop by there and get them. So I was going about 45 minutes. We had made it to the interstate.
The kids are there?
They're at
by
the house.
themselves? And how old are they?
15 and 13.
Okay.
So about 45 minutes, I receive a call from my youngest son, and he said, Dad is here. Dad is here to get us. He didn't know that Justin had called me. My youngest son had called me.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, just go. Don't cause no commotion. If he coming to get your car, go ahead and go. Well, in the meantime of him getting there, he goes into the house. He takes all the phones off the hooks. He breaks my boyfriend's. He has a book bag full of stuff in there. He breaks the stuff up, dumps the stuff in it.
Not Mr. Neville's.
And he dumps the bag in the trash can. So about midnight that night, I receive a text message saying, call me, it's an emergency, it's about the kids. I responded back
From
and
who,
I said...
him?
From
That's not true.
So you, at this point, he's taking the kids without telling you, and no one knows where they are?
Correct. And he told my son, he said, well, she needs to worry. That was his exact. So if my son wouldn't have called me, I'd have been trying to rush back up here to try to see what it's at. So when I finally spoke to him, well, like I said, I received that text message later on talking about, he was saying that he was sorry, but I didn't know what he was talking about.
Okay, so what was he sorry about besides that?
When I got back home, that's when I found the headset and everything in the trash can he broke up. And my boyfriend showed my youngest son how to cook on the grill. So my oldest son said something to his dad about it. Mr. Neville's came down, broke the grill, and threw it over the fence. So I guess he was apologized, he said, for his childish
Did you
behavior.
do all
and
of
stuff.
that?
No, ma'am.
So what did you do? What happened, sir? You went to the house, why?
To get the kids, because she left them home alone by themselves.
They're 15 and 13 years old, and her
to go
mother's
out of
coming
town
over.
with, I don't think that's
But
appropriate.
she's saying that she's called the mom is coming over. So why are you playing games?
Coming up on Judge Faith, text messages reveal the rest of the relationship story.
Messages between you and her boyfriend. He writes to you, why don't you grow up? You say, I promise. He replies, you promised to what? Kill me like you said when you called me this morning? I thought you said you changed in 2006.
Plaintiff Shatana Nevels says her ex-husband is refusing to pay back the money she loaned him to fix his truck. She's suing for the balance on a personal loan and a headset. Defendant Jermond Neville says he doesn't owe because he paid his ex-wife back, and she's just trying to get over on him.
Why tell her, no, I'm not going to watch them, but then just pop up 45 minutes later?
Because they called me and told me that they were home alone. That
Okay,
their
so
mom
you
had
show
went
up,
out.
and what do you do in the house? Do you destroy any property?
No, ma'am.
You didn't do anything? You
No.
didn't break anything? You didn't touch anything?
No, ma'am.
Nothing? You don't know what she's talking about with the headset?
No, ma'am.
May I see the text messages, please? So you didn't text her apologizing?
About my behavior, yes.
What behavior?
Because I was calling back and forth the things that I was talking about.
I apologize for being a child, but I don't know how to handle this. I'm wrong.
Correct.
She replies, now I see what your apology was for. You were so childish. You waited until I left to come get the kids and to make me think something had happened to them. So very childish. I guess God told you to do that too. By the way, you owe me $150 for the Bluetooth headset that you broke. You respond, tell him to collect the $150. You write, I can't deal with you moving on. So I told you I won't be contacting you.
Right. I didn't say anything about me destroying anything.
But you certainly don't say, what are you talking about? I have no clue. What are you talking about? Destroy what? What do you mean the Bluetooth? You tell her that you're going to pay her $800 in back support and $1,800 on the loan. $1,800 on the loan, sir. And you say he will work this out. Who is he?
God will work this situation
God will work it out? What did God say about you going to the house, throwing her barbecue grill over the fence?
He didn't say anything.
What did he say about you breaking the Bluetooth?
That's not true.
What would Jesus do?
He wouldn't do it. That's not true.
Oh, messages between you and her
boyfriend.
boyfriend. He writes to you, why don't you grow up? If it's all about the kids, she told you you can come and get them. You say, I promise. He replies, you promised to what? Kill me like you said when you called me this morning? I don't care. You told Shatana, I'm still coming for you. This is war. I thought you said you changed in 2006.
I did. I did.
Listen, if you called, threatened to kill him, that's your...
I did not threaten to kill him.
Okay, but let's talk about what's going on between the two of you and the disrespect I'm witnessing between the two of you. What has she done to you to deserve this? She hasn't done anything to you to deserve this. I believe what was written in these messages. And you told me in your statement, you have no idea what she's talking about with the Bluetooth. When she mentioned it to you in the text, you said, tell your boyfriend to come get the money. Stop playing games with words.
Coming up, Judge Faith rules. And now, Judge Faith rules.
You admit you made some mistakes, things didn't work out between the two of you, but at some point, you gotta move on. It's about the kids, it's not about her anymore.
I have moved on.
You haven't, because if you did, you wouldn't be going into her house, destroying her boyfriend's property.
At that point I didn't. I wasn't moved on.
Oh, so you did it. Now you, oh, so great.
No, you said when I went to get my
I now
kids.
have an admission from you.
No,
At that point, you had not moved on.
When I went to get my kids, no,
Yeah.
I had not moved on.
You can't do this with two teenage kids, 13 and 15 years old. You're setting a horrible example for those kids because you gotta do better. At this point, you gotta put your big boy pants on, be a man, and realize I have to set an example for my two young kids. You know how hard it is to grow up two black children you're raising, and you wanna teach them to break into somebody's house and destroy their property? Is that what you wanna teach them?
I never broke into anyone's house.
Because the system will have no problems putting them in jail for doing that.
I know that.
None whatsoever. I've seen denial, and I've seen you stand before me and not tell me the truth about anything. The first question I asked you, the easiest question was, do you have a problem with him? And you told me no. You had no problems with him whatsoever. And there's been conflict between you, her, and him for months. Judgment in this case is for the plaintiff, $1,740. Good luck.